He used to hit snooze 4 times. Now he wakes up before his alarm even rings. Same man, same brain, same 24 hours in a day. So what actually changed? This isn't a story about discipline. It's a story about what happens in the first 60 minutes after you wake up, and why those 60 minutes quietly decide everything else that follows. Meet Dave. 2 years ago, Dave's mornings looked like this. Alarm goes off at 7:15, snooze, snooze again. Finally up at 7:40, already behind. Phone in hand before his feet hit the floor. Emails, notifications, someone else's bad news, someone else's opinion, all before he's even brushed his teeth. By the time Dave got to work, he'd already spent his best mental energy reacting to other people's agendas, not his own. Here's the part most people miss. Dave wasn't lazy. Dave was reactive. And reactive mornings build reactive days. Reactive days build reactive years. Dave didn't change because someone yelled motivation at him. He changed because he read about a simple idea. The first hour of your day is the only hour you fully control. After that, the world starts making demands on you. So Dave ran an experiment, not a transformation, just a 30-day test. Wake up 1 hour earlier, see what happens. Day 1, it was brutal. Day 4, he almost quit. But around day 12, something shifted. What Dave actually did each morning followed 6 simple practices, not rigid rules, just a structure he leaned on. 1. Silence. A few minutes of stillness before any input. No phone, no noise. Just sitting with his own thoughts before the world hands him its thoughts. 2. Affirmations. Not empty positivity, specific written statements about who he was choosing to become that day. 3. Visualization. Picturing the day going well, mentally rehearsing the version of himself he wanted to show up as. 4. Exercise. Even 5 minutes of movement to wake the body up, not just the brain. 5. Reading. A few pages of something that fed his mind instead of draining it. 6. Writing or scribing. 2 minutes journaling, what he was grateful for, what he wanted to get done. None of these are exotic. None require special equipment. That's the part that surprised Dave most. It wasn't the what, it was the order and the consistency. By week 3, Dave noticed something strange. He wasn't more tired from waking up earlier. He was less tired by 3 p.m. because he wasn't spending his whole day playing catch-up. By week 6, the snooze button wasn't a temptation anymore. He genuinely looked forward to that first hour. It became the one part of his day that belonged entirely to him. This is the part worth sitting with. Dave didn't get more hours in his day. He got the same 24 hours back. He just stopped giving the first and most valuable one away for free. Here's the principle underneath all of it. How you start anything tends to predict how it unfolds. A rushed reactive morning sets a rushed reactive tone for everything after it. A calm intentional morning sets a calm intentional tone. It's not magic, it's momentum. And momentum compounds, for better or worse, whether you're paying attention to it or not. Dave's mornings didn't make him a different person overnight. They just gave him 60 extra minutes a day, every day, to invest in the person he was trying to become. Multiply that by a year, and it's over 350 hours. That's not a morning routine anymore. That's a second part-time job working exclusively on your own life. Worth saying clearly, this isn't about waking up at exactly 5 a.m., and it's not a guarantee of success. Some people thrive at 5 a.m. Some do this same routine at 6:30 and get identical results. The hour isn't sacred, the structure is. What matters is claiming some uninterrupted time before the world claims it for you. So here's the actual experiment, the same one Dave ran. Pick 1 hour, doesn't have to be 5 a.m., just earlier than your current wake time. For 7 days, before you touch your phone, do 3 things. A few minutes of silence, a few lines of writing, and 5 minutes of movement or reading. Not all 6 practices, just 3, just 7 days. Dave didn't become a different person by transforming everything at once. He became a different person by owning 1 hour every single day until that hour started owning the rest of his life. The question isn't whether you have time for this, it's whether you're willing to find out what your first hour has been costing you all along.